Hello everyone, so today we are back with a new video, which arguably should have been a subtitled video, but I am very lazy, so it is going to be a voiceover. If it wasn't obvious by the title or the video on the screen, we are going through my 2022 Notion setup. It's going a bit fast, but basically I'm showing you my setup for 2021. I had a setup for my affirmations, my mail, my uni, watch list, and my finances. But of course 2022 is a new year, so it is time to start fresh. I relied heavily on Pinterest for my photos. I used this pinkish orangey gradient, which I used to set up the sort of color scheme for my Notion. I really wanted something pink. I have no idea why. I've never really been much of a pink person, but my brain was like, let's go pink. I also had this Sanrio little PNG which I used as my icon, and from there I set up my pages. I unironically added emojis to each of my little subheadings, which I ended up discarding, so let's skip that. Starting off with my finances, because this is probably the page that I use the most. I had a page for every month, including, yes, December, but I did fix that, don't worry. Now we're going to set up my mail page. This is my second most used page. Of course, we have to set up my incoming mail because I like knowing what I have on the way. So setting up my outgoing mail, and we have group orders because we all know that I joined way too many of those. And finally, we have my watching and reading list. I wanted to keep it simple because I don't want it to be a 2021 situation where I did not touch it at all. It's pretty much just my watching and reading list. Now we move into my 2022 Notion tour, the main event, what you've all been waiting for. As you can see, I stuck with the pink and orange theme, and I also used these icons for each of my page photos. Here we have some lyrics to 17's Kiddled. I have my navigation links, which are very much for show because I mostly click the pages on the side. We have my weather overview, and then we have this like orangey background thing. My most important page should be uni this year because I really need to screw my head on. I wanted to try out what most study YouTubers recommend, which is this order of priority list, and here is my most precious, proud page. My dear friend Jade showed me how to do these like sticky note. Click on. For each of my units, I have another one of these priority lists, as well as my course contents, where I will put my lecture names, the topic of that week, class mode, which will be lectures or tutorials, and then this little checklist where I can show if I've done my notes. Now we have another page that I want to stay on top of. It's my mail list. It's separated into 3 parts. I have my incoming mail, my outgoing mail, and group orders. It is quite different from my 2021 setup. This time I have everything in database tables. I'm actually putting the name of the senders as well as the date sent, and I'm categorizing things by whether they've been packed, whether they've been sent, or if they're holding. And then we have my finances. I do have some info at the top. It's my budget. I have this humorously large photo that I think is a sheet, and then we have each month of the year. It's organized by date. I have the category on the side. Amounts will either have a minus or no symbol at all, depending whether if it's a purchase or a sale. Moving on, we have my collection rules. I have another set of budgets at the top, and then we have more click-ons where I write each of my collection rules. This is a page I don't expect to visit frequently, but it's just some guidelines I set for myself so I don't go too crazy on the spending again this year. We have my to-do list, which I'm trying to force myself to use, but I'll admit I've been a bit lazy. I have another priorities inline database board. I have my daily to-do list, which are things I try and do every day, and this page I call Creative Corner, which is for YouTube and my Instagram. My Notion tour for 2022 has wrapped up. I hope you enjoyed and that this maybe gave you some sort of inspiration. I'm very excited to see where this year goes, and I really hope I stay committed to this Notion. So I will see you guys in my next video.